Things are breaking, it's fine. Make it into a Helm's Deep, maybe even a slaughterhouse. It's been a very busy few days. Figures are just like chilling. I love this. Very exciting few days. Hidden under the Lego City.
Do you want to go to Taco Bell?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Lego City room. Today we're going to be adding the brand new Lego Lord of the Rings Rivendell to the Lego City, as well as just getting a really good head start on Middle Earth. We uploaded a detailed review of this set just a few days ago, so definitely go check that out if you haven't yet. I'm a newer Lord of the Rings fan, so I had my husband help me out with all the details and Easter eggs, but I mean, even being a newer fan, I love this. And I think it's going to look really good in the Lego City. We're going to place it way in the back. And I've already gotten a pretty good start on actually placing it, because you can't just like set it on the base plates, right? Like something has to hold it in place. And so I've already gone through and laid out a bunch of these pink 1x2 plates, and basically we're just elevating it just a little bit because there's a lot of angles to this set. What I mean with the angles is like this part of it lines up perfectly with our base plate grid, but then this part doesn't. It's like at an angle, and that's not gonna like stick. So basically you need to put tiles under the parts that like don't line up right, just to keep it all elevated at the same level. But anyways, y'all, it's been a very busy few days for us, and also a very exciting few days. So I actually found out that Emmasaurus was like the 12th fastest growing YouTube channel in the US last week, which is insane. So thank you so much for being here, for subscribing. Like it really does help me out. And again, if you found me from YouTube Shorts, definitely let me know down in the comments. I feel like there's a lot of you out there. But also, I hung out with Jean again. We went to coffee and dinner at the Domain. This time, thankfully, we didn't get coffee again at like 9 p.m. I don't know why we thought that was a good idea last time. I also went to my P.O. box yesterday, where I got a really sweet package from a longtime subscriber and good friend, Mike. He sent me some really cute 100-year Disney ears, as well as a little gift for Ladybird too. It's like a little silver collar. It is adorable. I'm like finally getting around to sorting out all my pieces. It's such a mess. And speaking of Ladybird, we actually took her to a spring earlier today. It was super cute, and like she's finally starting to like the water. This is Ladybird's first time in the water. Oh, okay, it's over. For the longest time, she would not get into water, and for being a lab, I thought that was really weird, but she's starting to embrace her lab culture. You're doing great. All right, so I feel like this area over here is a lot more sorted and looks a lot better, so I feel good about that. Now I think I'm gonna start trying to find sets that I currently own in my collection, whether they're built or not, as well as like Lord of the Rings sets, to place into Middle Earth. I'm like kind of bummed out about Smaug though, because I thought he was gonna be in the Lord of the Rings movies, and I was really excited to watch the third one to like figure out who Smaug is, because he looked really cool. Apparently he's just in The Hobbit. And I actually pulled out most of our Lord of the Rings sets last time, but I just kind of placed them behind a city for now. Like here's Orthanc, and then what's this one here? The Attack on Weathertop. Okay, cool. Oh, and then I almost missed this one. What is this? I'm really going through a lot right now with this, because like all of these Lord of the Rings sets and Hobbit sets are new in box. And if I open them, I immediately devalue them. But otherwise, like what was the point of getting them? So I don't really know what to do. But then I noticed there's a few others kind of hidden under the Lego City that could kind of work, because like how cool would it be to have like more medieval kind of sets here? I wasn't initially planning on doing that, but like I got this comment and I was like, wait, that's actually a really good idea. Literally, your comments have been so much help in shaping our Lego City, so definitely keep them coming, because I'm truly just doing my best, and a lot of you guys have better ideas than I do. Let me put this back. And funny story, I actually have two of this set. I bought them both at the same time at Costco because it was a really good deal, but I might have lost one of them. I don't know where it went. Hopefully it shows up soon. Oh wait, I'm stupid. There's actually another castle that I probably should have grabbed already. It's the 90-year castle from Lego. Things are breaking, it's fine. But I can't believe I forgot about this one. Oh god, I don't know where to put it. Here it is, kind of safe and sound on the table. I'm gonna start getting some stuff out of the way so we can play around with placement. But essentially what I think would be cool to do with some of these medieval sets is to like build our own version of Helm's Deep. We don't have the official Lego set, which is kind of sad because I think there is one. But I feel like this castle here alone looks like Helm's Deep. Like I figured I can kind of make it into a Helm's Deep. I feel like this little bridge thing here looks a lot like that one scene where they're all on the horses and then they like go through the orcs and they're all falling off, and it was like kind of crazy. I feel like it looks like that, but I don't really know where exactly in the city it should go. Or if this one does end up being too big, I feel like we can modify this one to make a smaller version of it, because this thing is huge. And then I don't know exactly what to do with this one. It could be kind of like a Hobbit Inn. I don't know, that sounds like something that could be real.
In Fellowship of the Ring, when they go to Bree, where they meet Aragorn, Strider, come on.
Sorry. But then another comment I got actually that was kind of cool, but I don't know if I should do it, is kind of making like a big gray mountain kind of thing where like Tower of Orthanc is sitting in. I love doing landscaping, but it's just kind of like in a big barren area in the films. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Something else actually that could be really cool as well would be tying in what will be a river here with the moat area on that 90-year castle. Because there's already like a water feature. Maybe tie it in. I don't know.
12 seconds later.
I put the 90-year castle kind of in the corner there, like at the end of like this whole platform. I'll get you to view from the other side as well. But essentially I just put it on the back green base plate there. And obviously we have a lot of green plates around the front there. So basically I would just build around that. I would extend the green a little bit and just make that kind of like the edge of the river. And then take some of these and then tile this over a little bit as well, just to like make it look more watery. I think that'll look so much better. I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool there. So I think I'm gonna leave it. But then actually another really good set that I think would be perfect to include over in our, you know, Misfit Toys area is this one here. This is a gift with purchase. Oh gosh, what was the name of it again? I know I have a box somewhere. The Forest Hideout gift with purchase. There we go. It's really just a little tree, but you know, I think it would look really cute in here. So I wanted to try out the castle here just a little bit more and add some more like watery trans blue tiles to it just to make it, I don't know, fit in better. And I really like how it turned out, but while I was building it, I accidentally like destroyed the entire bridge, and then I had to get my husband to come in here and help me rebuild it because I was really struggling, but then the whole set was like sticking to the base plates below it, so then everything broke a little bit more. It turns out the easiest way to go about doing this was to elevate it all with tiles just so it doesn't stick to the base plate, because then, you know, everything breaks. So I laid out some tiles underneath it and then continued with like the water texture, and I think it's gonna look really cool. But also something new is having the little Shire set back here. I knew that I had it somewhere, and I think I like took it away during one of the other videos, but I refound it, and I was initially gonna place it so that like the side is like completely on the side here. But I feel like it would be better to have the extra room on this side to like build more stuff, more hills, I don't know, Hobbit stuff. Oh, and then my husband really wanted this like 4+ Lego City set because of all the animals, so we're gonna incorporate this in some way as well. But essentially what we've decided with the layout is to have Rivendell over there, have a little Hobbit Shire thing going on here with some hills, Helm's Deep, and then maybe some medieval sets in the middle. But then y'all, Tower of Orthing's gonna go right here, and I think it's gonna look awesome. The main decision to make now is like how to go about making the hills, because in this area of the Lego City we did this whole blocky thing. It's like a lot more smaller pieces and plates, whereas back here in the Shire we want to do something like this with like blocky-ish hills and slopes, because I feel like that's kind of the theming going on here already. And I think what'll work best, because I've done so much of the landscaping, I'll continue to do that with like the blocky kind of hills, while my husband does more of the complex builds in here, like building out a pathway. We're using the mill system in here, of course, because then we can actually like include depth here, right? So like this can be the lowest point and then kind of build up on either side, kind of like carving out the path. I think it'll look really good. Side note, I love how all the figures are just like chilling.
Who's this figure?
Golem.
What about that?
An orc.
Okay, you're not wrong. This one.
Gandalf.
This one.
Bilbo.
It is! Hey, you did it!
But yeah, anyways, I think our main focus over the next few days is going to be building out the Hobbit area and kind of working on the landscaping coming down here as well. So I'm really excited. I think it's going to look really good.
Hey, do you want to go to Taco Bell?
I just want a chicken quesadilla.
I'm a passenger princess. So did you know that Mountain Dew Baja Blast is actually just like half Mountain Dew normal and half Blue Powerade?
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Emily realized that she accidentally ordered the Supreme taco and not the normal taco.
I don't want sour cream.
Oh boy.
Ah!
You eat like a rabbit.
Taco Bell was a little disappointing. I don't like sour cream. Anyways, for the Shire, something I really want to focus on now is like finding some of my animals, because this set here has a lot of little piggies, but I know I have some in like my animal stash. We want to make like a little Shire farm and maybe even a slaughterhouse. Oh, here we go. Oh, I found them. That was easy. Okay, awesome. Everything sucks. Really disappointing. I just picked them all up. That was terrible. And they used to be all sorted very beautifully and organized, and now they're just there. Ah. But I really want to go through and find all of the animals that would fit well in a Shire. Like all the little piggies are kind of cute. I could have sworn I had like a few more. Maybe they're lost now. We have so many dogs too, but I haven't seen any in Lord of the Rings yet. Maybe like a rat could be kind of fun. We also have a ton of spiders, but I hate spiders, so I don't really want any in my city. But these are definitely going here. And something I learned today is that when we're done with our bin, we close it, because then You can't spill. And how wonderful is that? But while we're on the topic of farms, I feel like this build here would be perfect. It came in one of the new Lego City sets. And look at the little corn. I think it's cute. Goes somewhere over there. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about everything. I have the layout kind of figured out and I have a lot of sets to build, but I am really excited for that. I guess something I should probably let you guys know is that I'm thinking about streaming a little bit more on Twitch, and you can find all of that information down in the description, because that's where I'm planning on building just like a bunch of this stuff, ramping up to make Middle Earth awesome. Because I feel like at this point, I've done everything I can in the city without literally building out Hobbit Shire kind of hills. And that's gonna take hours, you guys, which actually, maybe I could build a little bit of the city on Twitch too. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys would want to see that. A live city building. I don't know. I guess like at this point, I'm really excited to keep going with it because I feel like there's finally a plan. At the beginning of this video, I was kind of like, what am I gonna do? I was still kind of in the brainstorming and figuring out which sets I even own kind of phase. So I do feel like we've made some good progress, even though it maybe doesn't look like it, but this was a lot. Definitely hit that subscribe button down below to follow along in our Lego City journey of building Middle Earth and whatever we decide to do with that area. Thanks everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.